How about my middle finger? What about that one?
Oh.
Can that bed
Snap.
push more than you?
Snap.
Vince is going to call me when he sees this episode and ask why I thought he was a prostitute. It's going to be one of those nights.
I didn't want to push the question.
No, I was okay with it. The thing was I got distracted in the post show. Because one, there's some random guy that came in that as I'm talking, he's like, oh my God, you're so hot. And I was like, it kind of threw me off. And I was like, oh. And then Smashy took care of it. And then someone else had come in. I don't know who that was. But they had asked about female weeaboos. I'm like, ooh, okay. We're getting to the point. They're listening. It's time to talk. So do the fusion dance. The fusion dance?
Are we back live?
We are back live.
Okay.
What's the fusion
dance?
Load. I don't know what the fusion dance is. I don't know what the fusion dance is. Smashy, you did a thing, but I don't know what you did. Because I don't know what the fusion dance is. I'm sorry. Oh, Siri, I hate when you do that. I'm sorry. Oh, Siri, I'll hate when you do that. She never fails to disappoint. That's Siri.
Oh, from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
And did you know there's a .pizza domain?
Pizzamate.pizza? I don't know how I feel about that. I always liked Moe because Moe is cute in Japanese, but I don't know about pizzamade.pizza. Or if I did made.pizza. Oh my God. Now you guys are just giving me options now.
So, Digimon comes out next week.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Your butts. Yep.
Digimon,
I'm excited.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. I like Digimon. Digimon, digital monsters.
I'm looking forward to that game. I'm not getting that domain.
It's basically, Roger, it's a term that means like cute, huggable, endearing. It's kind of an otaku term, Moe. But someone had suggested it to me, and I was like, wow, that actually kind of rolls off the tongue. Pizzamade.moe.
Oh, cafe check.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Guys, priorities. I might have gotten a CG somewhere between this entire recording. I'm hoping I did. Motherfucker, I didn't. It's okay, though. I got gems.
Oh,
shit.
I didn't either. Damn it.
But I'm almost at my limit. Oh, God. I'm at my limit on money soon. Oh.
Okay, refilling the coffee. Then they'll show up. They use me.
No, because they asked you to go to the rooftop with Izumi.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I think Foreign Flawn's also playing Notice Me Senpai. So, there are others. I wish there's a way you could add friends on here. I really do. I would love to have you.
I think Reniki is playing it as well.
Is she? I want more people to play it. I want more and more people to play it. Okay, I think I have enough. I hope I didn't buy too much in my inventory.
Do you like it, Flan? How many have you captured? I gotta catch them all. Pokemon?
With or without a cage, Sushi?
Always with a cage, apparently.
If we get sponsored by Petco, I'm gonna know why. I'm gonna go, oh look, sponsored by Home Depot.
Sushi Geisha. What the fuck? No. No.
Oh, he's looking for all the available ones for us.
Maybe sushigeisha.lewd. Or sushigeisha.blush. Himatome trash.
No, sushigeisha.blush. Because you do that an awful lot. You blush.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
6. Wow.
You have 6 CGs already?
That sucks, Emma. I wonder why it's flat. Is it I guess it doesn't work well with your phone. Oh yeah, and we can't ignore Smashy. Mega Dimension Neptunia Victory 2 comes out on Tuesday, and Sonica Fighting Game. So I'll see Smashy next year.
I'm really strongly convinced that both Flan and Emma Waffle are like Otome masters in this Otome temple in the mountains of Mount Fuji with like the snow coming down, and there being like a small religious group of monks, and then when they open the doors you just see these two like shrine priestesses, and it's them with Otomes because they know everything about Otomes, and I love it.
Sab, I'm not getting that either. SushiGeisha.xxx.
Index.builders for Allie. Screw you, Roger. Screw you and your... I'm never going to show my fingers on screen again. I'm never going to point. None of it. Apparently, Catler also picked up a quote from me tonight that said, ear porn is the coolest. Pizza 2016.
Yeah. No, Cat. No SushiGeisha.mama. Stop.
I am not doing index builders, nor is there SushiGeisha.mama. PizzaMade.moa is perfectly fine for me. And I feel like PizzaMade.pizza is just redundant. Same as for PizzaMade.made.
Unless I'm happy with SushiGeisha.co.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, seriously, Emma, have you ever imagined, like, in the snowy winters of Tibet in a Thai mountain, you and, like, Floraflan are literally there with either your handheld devices or mobile phone, and it's like as the doors creak open and, like, some of the snow and, like, wind trails through, there you guys are, and you just slowly look up. You say, welcome.
No.
Welcome,
better.
Grasshoppers.
No, it's Skyrim.
Skyrim. Oh, Skyrim.
Like rows of like bookcases with Otome games and like actual handwritten like walkthroughs and history done on all of them, and they have like hoods, and it's snowing and there's candles everywhere, and you have to like pass these tests.
Yes, and the test has to involve something with dragons and fire. I would even accept like something like the Golden Child, where they have to drink water, and the water is what like reveals a CG coming up from like this like reflection of a pool as they drink the water. But you have to like make sure you can't drop a single drop of water, and then that's how they reveal to you the mysteries of Otome.
And that's what I think. It's moddable, so you could be like a really, you could have a really nice outfit and horns.
Do you think that they would have a Gregorian chant like Otome, yo, Otome, yo? If this is not true, it should be. I want Emma and Florafan to seriously be the masters of Otome, because I feel like we're giving you guys the best setup ever. And they just discovered Twitter.
Wait, no, it would be Corgi would be there.
Corgi would be there. I think
Anna would be there.
But I think Corgi would be the one that would keep the temple organized, and she would be the one delegating responsibilities between the masters and the young grasshopper students, which would be us. And we would be in bitchin' jumpsuits. Like, bitchin' jumpsuits. And Breadmaster Lee is like God.
Oh my God.
She has a statue in her honor, and it's literally just a person with like a chef's hat on.
Yeah, like there's rumors that she doesn't even exist. Like, just, you know, like, just that she is, like, you know, unobtainable, that she died years ago, but people still swear she's around. And then it'll be one of those really tough days in training for Otome games, and you wander outside to the frost-covered lake, and you have, you know, your sword sheathed, and you're sitting there, and you're pondering the routes that day, and their life meaning, and all of a sudden this person magically appears and gives you 3 words of wisdom and then disappears, and you mention it the next day to Corgi, and she's like, you've passed the test.
You've seen her. And the 3 words that she tells you is slap or whip dudes more. Like maybe just
whip it harder.
Whip it harder. Yeah. Whip it harder. And then I think other fellow students with us would be Renike, Lorelei, Chestnut, Curly Wench, Leafy Dream, Ellie Berries.
I want a school uniform. I want a school uniform.
Are we? Oh, you know what? We could train in school uniforms. It's a fucking Otome. I got this.
I got it.
Okay. And then, but we have one forbidden rule that if we choose to love in a romanceable route in Atome, we can't fall in love in real life. So that we have the temptations drawing us.
Right.
And like you'll have a temptation to cages, like you want to touch one, but you can't.
And that'll be my test, like a room of cages.
And you're just like, oh God. It's like face your fear. You're like, no!
They're empty. Where did they go?
And I
They were
see,
just here.
and I see it like a room with nothing but like butlers, like holding a tray, going like, "Welcome, master." I'm like, and all I want to do is just touch their junk, but I have to stop. And I go, "No, I am stronger than this. I am the Atome player."
Make it into a game.
Somebody's
I'm sure
gotta
someone
make this a
can
game.
mod Skyrim enough to make that.
There's an actual Atome builder. Like you can build an Atome game for free, and all you have to do is download the software. I think it's called like Novelty Reprise or something. But you
Is it
can
on like Steam or?
No, it was. I actually just saw it when I was talking to Corgi not too long ago. Novelty visual novel. I think that's what it's called. Oh, here you go. Novelty visual novel maker. I'll post it in chat. I think personally that I think Catmaid should be our junior, and he kind of just tends to the water, and he like flowers the plants. I feel like he would be like a delicate flower that we have to be careful.
But he looks out for us because let's say we're kind of like the trouble students, like we get busted a lot for like like sneaking out and doing things we weren't supposed to be doing. So Catmaid looks out for us, and like when you get tempted with the butlers, all of a sudden she accidentally spills ice cold water that she's using to mop the floor with on you.
Oh, Smashy, your role in all of this is you're going to find the greatest Atome fighters of the world. Like, you're going to be scouting them. You're going to come in Raiden style and be like, it is time. Mortal Tome! Dun, 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 dun. And everyone's like, what? It's from different parts of the world?
Yeah.
Guys, this is a movie in the making. We just haven't put it together yet.
It'll be kind of like Food Wars, but with Atome. And more, like, serious.
Yeah.
And isolated.
Yeah. And of course we have our own internal struggles. Like let's say I have a bad pizza addiction and it's like I want the taste of carb in my mouth and it's like, no, I have to put this down and devote my life to the life of being Pizza Maid, the Atome player. And I have to be a head maid in charge. Like you have to be the head of your geisha clan. Like we all come from our own respected tribes. Kind of like Avatar, but less with elements and more with maid dresses and geisha outfits. Because glamour is still our end game. Guys, some things are just not going to change in the video game. Glamour will always be our end game.
Yep. And that's why it's moddable.
Yeah, and then when you finally come into your ascension of being like an Atome master, like Emma Waffle and Foreign Flan, you get bestowed upon a name. And that's how we get Pizza Maid and Sushi Geisha and Breadmaster Lee. That's how she got her name. And then we just start developing other food-based Atome names. And maybe we can even do ones like, you know, Salmon Mermaid and
Avocado Roll.
Avocado Princess. Yeah. Maybe like Onigiri Officer. Old Man Ego. See, he wants to be a part of this too.
That is actually, I really like that.
The Fist of the North Atome. Guys, we just set up an entire visual novel. Someone get to work on it. We just need an artist. And then Ovada Senpai is going to be like the token, like, authority. Like, she's just like an old wise lady, and she's the one that kind of leads you to the frozen lake. She's kind of like Rafiki, but not, in that she kind of like knocks you in the head when you feel like you're disappointed and you don't, or discouraged and you can't get to that point. And she's like, let me take you to the lake. And she takes you to the lake. And of course, I don't know why I just gave Ovada an accent. Maybe because I was thinking Rafiki. But she takes you to the lake and she goes, look at your reflection. Tell me what you see. And then that's where you see Breadmaster Lee. And then she says, whip them harder. And you're just like, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I have to whip them harder. Fucking moment of clarity.
Yep. I mean, it just has to be made. All you creative people.
We gave you the story. You run with it. You throw it back at us. We'll throw it back at you. And, you know, we'll brainstorm.
We need to let Ovada know.
And this clan, oh my god, the most important part. The name of this entire Otome clan is Heroines of the Cherry Blossom.
Yep.
Everyone to become stop. Siri, I'm in the middle of fucking brainstorm. So fucking Siri, always cock blocking me. Oh my god. So Heroines of the Cherry Blossom, like in order to make the ascension of becoming a heroine, these are the trials that you have to face. And you deal with them, you know, as the tests are passed on to you between Emma Waffles and Foreign Flynn. And it has to be two of them because there needs to be a balance. They balance the harmony of Otome. They give the love and they give the lust. And it comes together like this. And we'll just keep Sab in a cage and Samodian will be a prostitute. So it's cool. We got this.
Old Man Ego wants to know, can you go an episode without saying cock block?
No. I did last week, didn't I? I went last week without saying cock block, so step off. And this is technically not the show. This is the post show. So suck it. Suck it long, suck it hard. So yeah, this is the Heroines of the Cherry Blossom Otome.
Yeah.
This is I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is what's going to give us a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I can like fumble my way through voice acting. I can do this.
Yeah, I can do it also. If I just say cock block enough, everybody will know it's me.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I'm game. I'll make sure that my volume's technically higher to keep true to form because I'm the asshole that does that by accident. Really? Is this what you guys choose for quotes? Oh, Jesus. All right, I'll be right back 1 second. I'm going to go use the potty because I haven't used the little girl's room. So I'll be right back.
Oh, that's the maid game, Fawn. I'll point it out to her. Have you played it? Storyline. Melina has one dream: to see her younger brothers graduate from high school. She's been searching for a job that gives her a secure income for her family, but year after year, she's always been changing jobs. One day, her uncle has an incident, and Melina is asked to be his replacement. Melina enters the Haxhold estate and meets two brothers. One brother has a scarred heart, the other has a mental condition. Both the brothers hold a secret, and Melina is grasping on one as well. Okay. Have you played it? Oh, it's in development. Okay. That's cool. She doesn't like lies, rainy days, and alcohol. The artwork is nice for it. Interesting. So now here's the awkward part where I have to entertain you guys, and I'm not good at this. So what do you guys want to talk about? I saw a Persona 4 PS2 stream last night with the original voice actors for Chie and Teddy. Chie's original voice actress was terrible. It's terrible. It was just terrible voice acting. And then that's when I realized Persona 3, who did I say? Somebody was Yosuke. I can't remember. I'll tell her you tweeted an Ellen at her. I will let her know, Smashy. What did I say? Yeah, I'd rather have the Persona 4 Golden voice actress, even though she's yelling the whole time to me. But that's fine. I'll get over it. Oh, Ryoji is Yosuke. That's what it is. Ryoji from Persona 3 is Yosuke's voice actor. It's crazy. Your Ellen? God knows what your Ellen looks like, Smashy. I haven't seen her in quite a while. Look with my eyes. You want me to look at it right now? I will look. I will look at your Ellen. Did you tag me or just her? Oh, you have the maid outfit on. That's right, I forgot. That's what you're wearing. Very cute. I think I have the bathing suit on my Ellen with the glasses and the ears, maybe? I don't remember. I know she has blue hair and the berserker scythe. Were you always a berserker? I thought you also had a sorceress, or whatever they're called, mystic, from that other and the other race in the game. You dropped all the casters. You play melee too much anyway. You don't really like being out away from the action very much. Do you like the human better? It was the Slayer, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember her. I remember her. They came out with a brawler afterwards, right? That wasn't one of the original classes you could be. Right, Smashy? I think that was added later on. A close-up of my tattoo, sure. Yep. I have a koi fish on this arm. It's actually a cover-up. And I had tattoo removal done, and then the nurse was like, oh, you're spending too much. You're not going to get rid of all of the tattoos. So I decided to get a cover-up. But yeah, I have a koi fish. I don't know. See it? And then I have flowers on the other side just to match because I had something else over here. I had love and hate. So I just wanted to cover them up with some cherry blossoms. And then I just got my demon mask this summer. It's one of my favorites. So, sorry if I hope you can see it.
So pretty.
Yeah, I love it. My demon mask means... So I got my koi fish right before Sab and I got married. And I have it going up for reasons, positivity, and all that fun stuff. So this one's really sentimental to me. And then my demon mask, it reminds me sometimes that it's okay if I'm not the nice person that I always try to be. Because sometimes a lot of people take my kindness as a sign of weakness. Mm-hmm. And I let them do that. So this is kind of just to remind me of that it's okay for me to get angry and to push back and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I have 2 birds, swallows on my chest. They're also cover-ups. I have a tramp stamp as well that's like this big. I'm not showing it to you because it has Latin on it, and I assume I know what it says, but we're not gonna... I don't like to distribute that because I know it's gonna be one asshole that's like, that's not what it says. And then I have hearts on my feet. I think that's... Oh, no, my 2 great ones that I'm not gonna show on my hip bones. on this side, I have the outline of the architecture of a Kirkbride building, which is a kind of design for mental institutions, and they believed in positivity and healthy rebuilding with people with mental illness, and they trained them to get jobs and to go back out into society. It's like a bat wing how they had it, and then on this side, I met Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth.
Mm-hmm.
And he signed my Cradle of Filth tattoo, and I got his signature tattooed.
That's cool.
So yeah, but Old Man's Inn, that's cool. I think tattoos should be totally personal. Whenever someone's like, "I'm thinking of getting this or that," I'm like, "Don't tell me." Like, you're the one that's got to live with it for the rest of your life. Like, if you want to tell me the story about it, I'd love to hear it. But it's. Don't ask my opinion. A lot of people will be like, "What do you think about this or that?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, both of mine are for my mother. So This one, it says, I don't know if you can read it. It says, "In faith, my love." In 2007, my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer, and it was the first time that I had been away from home. So she told me, because I had been nervous, and I had lost my father in 2003 to liver cancer. So I was like, "Mom, like, are you gonna die like Dad did? Like, are you gonna die?" And she says, "No, you got to stay in faith, my love. Keep the faith, and everything will be okay." So to kind of remember that and immortalize that, I tattooed it on my arm. And then I can't show this one without covering up. Hold on, I could show you 1 second.
But that's really cool, Old Man's Inn. I like tattoos that have personal meanings, especially when it comes to accepting who you are. I think that's awesome. So kudos. Yeah, that sounds awesome. 12 hours is brutal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, this one is I don't know if I can show it.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, it's a Spanish girl. She was made in similar image to my mom because I brought in a portrait of my mother when she was younger, and it says "She's not too good to be true," which is an old horror pop sound lyric to the song. I think it's Julia.
Yeah,
and,
I like that song.
Yeah, I wanna scream. She's not too good to be true, and so I have my mom on my arm.
My koi fish took 6 hours outline and shading, 7 hours color, and then my demon mask was supposed to be 2 sittings, but he goes, "Hey, have you seen the new Metallica documentary?" I was like, "No." And the minute Ride the Lightning came on, I was like, "Shit, we're going all night," because he was just like, "Woo!"
Oh God.
So it was supposed to be 2 sittings, and Sav came by and brought me food and checked in with me.
Oh.
And I was like, "I'll be home in a little bit." And then next thing, like, I'm closing the shop with the guy. I'm like, "Oh, my arm." Like, for me, the worst part is after you've been tattooed for so long and they take that cloth and wipe it.
Oh.
And you're just like, "Oh,
your skin's so raw." Yeah, this was a small one. This one lasted 45 minutes. This one was all done in one sitting. This was 4.5 hours between the stencil, doing the outline, and then the coloring and the shading. And my tattoo artist at the time, Marina, I absolutely love her. I won't get another tattoo until I see her again. And she's out in Maryland. She was like, "I'm really excited to do this one." Because I told her the story behind it. And she was like, "I can't wait to do it." So she was like, "We could stop now or we can keep going." And I'm a huge bleeder. So I was like, just keep going. Just get it done. And she did the tattooing all the way up here on my shoulder so I could feel it going up my neck.
Yeah.
And then this back part right here absolutely killed me. I hate this back area. Ugh.
My koi fish, where I had scar tissue, it was more painful than a regular tattoo. Oh. But on the back side where I had like my muscle, I literally almost fell asleep because the hum of the machine was in my ear and he was just working. It was quiet and I literally almost fell asleep. But every other part, the scar tissue was just so deep. It killed me. But an Old Man's Inn, if you did that in one day, hats off to you, man, because
That's
that
painful.
shit, I could not do that.
I've now taught myself that any farther than 5 hours and I have to call it quits. Because at the point it looked like Carrie. She didn't even look like a woman. She just looked like fucking Carrie with blood just dripping down. No matter how much water they were just trying to wash it off and wipe it down. I was like, oh, she's like, I think we have to stop here. I went back to get some touch-ups done, obviously, like just in some shading. But this is 2009, 2008. So she's about 8 or 7 years old, which actually is surprising as fuck. And then my first tattoo was 2007. So this one's definitely 9 years old because this was the first year that I moved here to New York.
My koi fish is 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
Because I got it the year 7 I got married. So we've been married 8 years. So it was... I bet they were laughing.
I would have laughed too. I'd be like, "Come on, Dad, how's it feel? How do you like that? Huh?" I had only my roommate with me at the time, and he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "I'm good." And by that last hour, he could see my face was getting white from like just blood and blood and blood. And he's like, "Do you want something to eat?" I'm like, "Can I get a bagel? I need something." And that and Gatorade, still, I was just so woozy. And they're like, "Okay, we're done. We're calling it quits for you."
Yeah, Saf is really great. Like, Saf doesn't have any tattoos. He's thought about getting an X-Files sleeve.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he hasn't really planned it out. And he doesn't have any tattoos. But he's so supportive. Like, he'll come by and check on me. He'll text me and make sure that I'm doing okay. And, like, he knows the rules. He knows, like, I can't have alcohol and I can't take pain pills because it thins your blood. Yep. Like, it's just, he's really great with that. Like, and plus it helps that my tattoo artist is, like, a family guy. Like, he's totally normal. He's not, like, creepy or anything like that. And he's, you know, just very... You know, you'd see him at Harris Teeter, like, with his kids and his wife, and you'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, like,
he's
just
a good dude.
Yeah.
I love that.
But, yeah, no, and it'll be another long while before I get another tattoo. The only other tattoo I would ever want to get would be a dragon on my upper back, a traditional dragon. But my demon mask and my koi fish just make me so happy, so happy. So
I still have plans of doing one more. I've talked about it for years, and it's the only one that my mother's ever approved of because my mother's a huge Transformers fan, and the entire family are huge Transformers fan. We want to do a family portrait of Transformers and kind of make my mom like the female Optimus Prime, and then my sister, we call her Sister Bee at the house, so we would make like a little bumblebee for my sister. And we always joked that they called me RC, so I would do that. And then my brother would always get nicknamed Jazz because my brother loves music. So I was always thinking about doing that family portrait, but it's never felt appropriate, which is why I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I still want to do that one, though. And I would love to do a magical girl sleeve. Like, this arm is getting saved for a sleeve. I just need to figure out how I want to do it, but I'm not ready to that. I'll know when it's time.
Yeah.
Vince has tattoos. He has a phoenix on one side, which he gotten years ago, and he just recently got one done of this sea monster with the moonlight. And his tattoo artist is fucking amazing. Like, I would have her do my work. I would have her touch my arm, but I haven't had anybody else yet.
Yeah, Zen, I forget I have a tramp stamp, and I'll turn around and be like, "God, what thing's huge? Who put that there? When did that happen?"
I've been really particularly choosy about mine. Like, I always tell myself, I'm like, if it didn't involve my family or people that were very significant to me in my life, I wouldn't put it on my body. And I feel like my mother brought me into this world. I can immortalize her in some way in my arm.
Right.
So, and
I have one on my neck, and I always forget it's there until, like, I pull my hair up at work, and the security guard, the TMI security guard, walked by one day. He's like, "Man, you're covered in tattoos." And I was like, "What? What does it matter to you? Like, carry your gun and move along, please."
Yeah.
Like,
it's a pain in the ass.
I always forget that that's there. I forget about my back. It's just because I don't see it. I just don't even think about them.
Yeah. I'd like to get these two connected someday, but I don't know how. I haven't figured that out yet. And then I'll make this one full sleeve, but so far this is just a quarter.
Yeah, I don't think I want to ever have a full sleeve personally for me. I like the breakup of the skin, but yeah, I mean they're cool. I'm definitely set for a while. I don't need another one. Like this was my, like, you get to that point where you're like, yep, it's time. This is it. It's happening. Adrenaline's going. You're in the right. This is what needs to take place. And then afterwards, you're like, Jesus Christ. Okay, done.
Yeah, never. For a while. The way I always did it is if I woke up in the morning telling myself I'm getting a tattoo with no question about finances, that's when I go and I schedule my tattoo appointment. And I literally went to Marina and I was like, Marina, I'm ready to do my tattoo. She goes, I've been waiting so long to touch that skin of yours and just ink it up. Let's do this. And so this one was like the easy walk in the park because this is the one that got done first. And she's like, what do you want to do? And I told her the situation. She goes, okay, let's do it. And then this one was one day I just woke up and I'm like, Marina, I want you to draw me one of your girls because her specialty is traditional art. Yeah. And she does different types of girls in this like old like traditional pinup style, but it's like it's almost like a old European art style. I guess that's how you can talk about it. She's Asian, but she just did more like European like females' faces and caricatures. So she was like, okay, we'll do one of them. And she's like, give me a picture of your mom. So I gave her a picture and she goes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And that's how she made her. She's probably going to need to get touch up on color soon because the blue is starting to fade a little bit.
The cost is a big thing. Like, yeah, with the guy that I go to, his name is Dave Scarce. He has a 4-month waiting period just up front. So that allows me, not only can I think about it beforehand, but I know I have a 4-month window that I can like start saving up. And he's very honest. He literally only charges for the time that needle is on your skin. Like, he doesn't charge for the time to draw it on you, to talk about it. And he'll tell you, like, his cost up front. Like, he's just very honest and straightforward about it. So I know what I'm getting into. But definitely, it is money.
Oh, yeah. I learned that the hard way with this one. And Marina, at the time, was working at Three Kings in Brooklyn. And if you guys are familiar with New York City tattoo shops, Three Kings is not cheap. I'm not even going to go into the detail of what she would have cost and what she wound up costing, because that in of itself is a separate story. This one was cheap. This one was not. Yeah. And she got a very nice tip for this one. And this one is the one that's in the books and in her portfolios. But yeah, that shit was not cheap. And I was like, where did I have the money for this? Oh, tax returns. Got it. Right. Like, that's honestly the way. I would love to get more, but I want the perfect tattoo artist. And I want a tattoo artist that's synonymous on my body, which is why I would love to go back to Marina. But Marina's all the way in Baltimore. It sucks. But I always told her, I'm like, if I take a trip, will you do my art? Will you do some more? She's like, yeah, let me know. I'm too afraid to do this, though. I am way too afraid. I have lunch lady arms. I'm like, fuck that noise. That looks painful.
It is painful. I had something there, and I had it removed. And both were not the most pleasurable experience.
Oh, God, no. I remember for a long time, the biggest thing I wanted, and this is the honest truth, was I didn't even want an arm sleeve. It just wound up happening that way. My original plan was to actually do a full leg sleeve because I thought wearing a skirt with one full leg sleeve would be awesome. And that's the only part of my body that I'm not super insecure about. Like, I like my legs. They look okay to me. But then I was like thinking about the kneecap, and I was like, thinking about the thigh. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, $600 isn't bad. This was around that range. I'm not going to say the amount. I'm not proud of the amount, but it's in that range. I know that. So
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
The next one, though, I have to figure out. This has to get saved for a magical girl sleeve, but I don't know how or what yet.
I've seen a Rainbow Bright sleeve. It was awesome.
I always wanted, and I always told myself I'd get one Sailor Moon tattoo in my lifetime, just because Sailor Moon has been so influential in my life since I was a kid, and it set my mantra about being somebody who cares for others and protecting people and promising for nobody to ever be lonely. That's what I honestly feel is like my life's purpose is I don't want anybody in life to ever feel like they're lonely. That's why I try to keep myself as optimistic as possible, but I don't know how to portray that onto a tattoo. One day
It'll
I'll
come to
figure it
you
out.
at the right time.
Yep. Maybe one day I'll even do a pizza maid. Who knows? Maybe
Just
this
don't
will.
do what Smashy sent you.
No, fuck no. No, I'm not doing what Smashy sent me. I'm so not doing what Smashy sent me. That's not going to happen. But if this, this has its significance in its life, but maybe one day I'll make a pizza maid. Who knows?
Okay, Lay, well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm going to actually upload the show myself and mosey on out of here because I'm exhausted too.
I'll take it from there.
We will see you all next week, folks. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm sorry, Smashy sent you a picture of his Ellen. I was supposed to tell you.
Oh.
And also, Flan found a maid, a tome in the works.
Ooh.
Here's the link. I'm sorry. Guys, I let you all down. I failed. I got distracted.
Oh. Okay.
It's being made.
Yes. There is a chance for me. There is a fighting chance for me. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. We apologize. We are not as ecstatic as we normally are. We're a little tuckered out. But we will be back in action. We hope to see you guys in next week, if not 2 weeks. So,
yep.
Bye, guys.